Welcome to the Salt Circle Podcast. My name is Hank. With me is Ben.
Yo. What we doing?
Talking about a recent movie.
Wild.
Came out in June.
Yeah. Ultraman Rising.
Ultraman.
I said it first.
Ultraman
Fuck you.
Rising. You did. You beat me.
Yeah. New Ultraman.
I guess it was done by Industrial Light and Magic.
Refresh
actually?
my memory. Who's that?
I think, isn't that the visual effects studio that George Lucas made to do Star Wars?
Yes.
Yeah, and they apparently they did this movie.
Okay.
It's wild.
Interesting.
I'm just learning. I've now figured out. But yeah, it's like it's a Netflix. Netflix had this movie made.
Yeah, it tracks.
But it doesn't suck.
I mean, Netflix has some okay stuff sometimes.
I mean, it, like a CG thing made by Netflix, and it looks fucking great.
Well, hang on.
It has style.
Hang on. It wasn't, Netflix didn't come with it. Someone came to Netflix who happened to have this idea. I'm seeing in real time.
Okay.
It was an original idea developed by director Shannon Tyndall. He conceived it while working as a character designer on Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends in the mid to late 2000s. And he
Sure, but I think Netflix did produce it.
Yeah. Tyndall to
It was a
direct and
co-production.
co-write, and then another dude who did Kubo and the Two Strings, and Tom Knott to produce. I'm going to stand up for a second, and you can fill space. I'm going to shut my door because the children are going ham outside.
Fucking crushing each other. They're having too much fun.
They're not having too much fun because I don't think they're playing Ultraman, and that is what they should be doing.
Hit him with the Ultraman beams.
Yeah, the X or the cross. So the only reason I watched this is because I got time right now, and it was on your salt pile, and yes. I mean, fuck it, like we can talk. I was like, oh, I mean, like I did not want to see it, and you said it was good, and I'll be real, if Shin Ultraman hadn't been as fucking sick as it was, I'd be slightly less interested, but like I'm fully onboarded on Ultraman now. So very easy sell. And it was fucking worth it. It slapped.
Yeah, it's very different than Shin Ultraman.
Oh, it's very
also
different, but like
it's very good.
Yeah.
I think it's more
it's so
accessible.
solid.
Honestly, it's more sentimental.
Well, you don't need to watch Ultra Q to get the full.
Yeah, hit the full value.
Yeah. Oh, there was one point, about an hour in, I was like, I can't believe there's an hour left of this. And then 30 minutes left, I was like, I can't believe there's 30 minutes left. But then it was just like fighting. I'm like, okay, you're good. And it was good shit. Like it won me over in that way.
Yeah, but it is not Godzilla time.
It's not Godzilla time, no.
We got there's a lot of like, it's like all futzing around hangout time, and then we finally get the big battle at the end.
And I was kind of torn, right? I literally even was thinking to myself, on one hand, I kind of dig the time we're getting with these characters. On the other hand, this could have been expedited a little, maybe.
Yeah.
But that was also happening around the time that we got the villain's motivations. And
sure.
Like, I assume an increasing amount of things to come in media in my life. Batman has ruined stuff for me from Justice League. when he said to Justice Lord Batman, they would love it here. Who? Our parent or mom and dad.
Oh, mom
Like
and dad.
that just I'm just thinking to myself, I'm sure your fucking wife and kid would be thrilled with your genocidal tendencies. I'm sure this is what they wanted. They would fucking love what you've become. And I can't. Batman ruined it for me. Cause like, I honestly, if it weren't for that, I would have just preferred like evil dude or something. Or I don't even know, man. But meh. So I wasn't feeling that. But then the movie just I mean that fight
But then we get his
scene.
dad turning into an Ultraman.
Dude, that's what I'm
Also-
saying. Like, as I was reaching
We get
peak,
mustached old man Ultraman.
as I was reaching peak annoyance with that, the movie was like, have all of this, and I was just thrilled because all of the end fight shit is like 10 out of 10. It's so good.
It just rules, and it all looks so fucking good.
They're not afraid. And this is like a thing throughout the movie, right? They're not afraid to like just completely warp the entire fucking scene and background and everything to show emotion of some kind. And it fucks. It's so good. Cuz that's what it should be. Like there's so many different hits that we get. There's like the black and white one. There's it's after they're at like the cottage or by the lake or whatever. And the missiles strike, and then his face is all warped, and we get the colors swirling before he goes into Ultraman. The screenshot I sent you where he's holding the baby, and the sky turns to like the little scene of night. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, I'm so fucking invested in this film completely. Like, it's hitting on so like I love that aesthetic. That was like. I think it was the first like big time they did that, where they just completely warped this thing around the character to show their emotion, and then it's like this isn't actually happening, but this is we're doing this, and
we're animation. We can do shit.
Yeah,
Make it
dude,
look
and they
cool.
should. And here's the thing. On that battle, like the sky turns colors, right? They're doing all the crazy shit with the background and making it a scene. And also, very important, there was a fucking riff. There was a guitar solo, and I cannot overemphasize how important that was. Like when he fucking punches and the guitar kicks in, it's everything. It's fucking everything to me. Oh.
It's just sick. It's just sick.
I was not expecting it to go that hard. There's No,
particularly for like a movie that's like spending a lot of its time on like this cute baby monster,
Dude,
like vomiting and stuff.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Like it's just like it's like sentimental and wholesome, and just like look how cute this little idiot is. And then like it goes like extremely hard in the climax on the action. It's just fucking hell yeah.
I think they did an impressive because like they're using their fucking animation and they know it and they're using it. But there's also like I thought an impressive amount of things that felt like this is a kaiju film. The fucking shot of like Mecha Gigatron or whatever walking in the sunset, that shit was like, that feels like a person walking in a rubber costume. Like that shot was perfect. And it was such a good balance of those two things. I wouldn't have minded. And we got the sequel set up.
Yeah.
Which I'm cool with. Like, I'm down if they're gonna do good shit. Like I'm in. I'll do a fucking sequel, but I have selfish motivations. I wouldn't mind a little love story. You know,
There's like a little bit of it.
there's
Here.
like that's
A
it.
taste.
There's enough to get me
Taste.
enticed. Yeah. And the I mean just the what's the word I'm looking for? Forget more words every day. I don't know, just the juxtaposition of like him finding his balance, like taking care of Emmy, of the kaiju baby, and then like how that's extending to the team and all of that, which is not like his fucking novel, right? But it was
No.
just well done. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I liked how they approached that. And the stuff with his dad and everything. Fucking TV babysitting. Just fucking turn it on. But not like watch different stuff. I don't want her getting addicted to that song. Oops, too late.
Way too late. Way too late.
His sense of smell fucking works as Ultraman. He's like Ultraman, like fucking gagging. That was so good. But old Ultraman was like I was so delighted.
Yeah, we get fucking mustached Ultraman.
And he's just like the form is different. Like he's just physically looking old.
Yeah.
Kind of squat, you know?
It's too perfect. It's too perfect.
Yeah, man. I was wondering, did you recognize any names like for the people, like Dr. Sato or what's the other one?
No.
Anda?
Oh.
Okay. Cuz I couldn't think. Oh, is Ken Sato just like? Oh no, that's just the name. Human hosts. Other human hosts. Yeah, I don't think it's anything like legacy or anything. But I didn't notice anything, and maybe there's not.
Yeah, no. There's so many Ultramen. I don't know.
What's one
all their
more?
names.
Wow, fake fan. We got a fake fan over here.
I haven't watched Ultraman. I
You've
still
watched
watched
Ultra Q.
1966. Yeah, but I haven't watched Ultraman.
Yeah, I know. Someday.
It's only 39 episodes.
Too much other shit.
There's way too much other shit.
Too much other
There's
shit
way too
going
much
on.
other shit.
Talk to me in like 2 years or something.
But
We
like,
do an episode a week.
I'm just saying. I made this. Ultra Q was on the podcast because I couldn't get myself to watch it on my own. So I haven't made progress on Ultraman either. I'm just
aside, like Ultra Q is
an
an
uninformed fan.
yeah. I mean,
Unknowledgeable.
Ultra Q is such a presumably different beast based on the stuff you've told me and having seen it and the bits I know, but I feel like I'm in a place where between Shin Ultraman and Ultraman Rising, they've made a good enough impression on me that I'm fine going back and watching some trash.
Oh yeah.
At least a little bit. Like it's enough to get me onboarded. It wouldn't carry me for like we're not in a spot where I could be like, yeah, it's just 100 episodes, baby. But certainly enough to dive in a little bit, see how the water is.
Well, I know that like all the villains that are in Shin Ultraman, like those are versions of those in that original Ultraman TV show also.
Yeah. But going from that film to
Yeah. No. Zekrom is not like there's not like a giant monster floating in space. There's a dude in a rubber suit.
yeah. But in theory, I'm down to check it out.
Yeah.
This just felt like such a wild thing to come out, honestly. Rising, I mean.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked that it is what it is and that it's so good, except that like fucking we live in the post Spider-Verse world where like people were like, "Oh, animated movies can be good." Like CG animated movies. You could have like style to them.
Yeah. Oh, totally, dude. No, I mean, how can you not fucking see something like this and think of Spider-Verse, right?
Yeah.
Like the influence.
Uh-huh.
Which is fucking great. I just, animated.
And I just love that Spider-Verse's influence is like literally it's just the way I want it, where it's just, what if you made animated things that had style
Oh, yeah.
instead of just using Pixar's tools?
Yeah, I was going to say,
So
technically
fucking cool.
they had style. It was just one style with
Yeah.
no deviation.
Just everyone was just using those same tools and not pushing stuff
Yeah.
for a while.
I mean, better late than never, I suppose.
Yeah.
But also just...
And also, I'm glad this wasn't an anime movie where they cut all the frames out. You know? High frame rate CG animation. Or a number of frames of animation, whatever. I don't know what this is actually at. I just know it looks better than anime.
It felt good.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, like, you got me thinking about the Godzilla trilogy on Netflix.
I mean, Spider-Verse also was low frames of animation, and they managed to make it look good. So it's kind of it is so much a style thing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But theirs was like a very intentional thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was wigging me out at
I just
first.
have to catch myself because, like, in my bones, that's what I think it is. But Spider-Verse did cut out frames also. They did have like that was also low frame rate animation. It just fucking looked so good. It didn't matter.
Well, and wasn't the low frame rate like to make it kind of feel a little
comic booky?
Yeah.
I mean, the point anime does it to feel anime-y. It just doesn't work.
Well, yeah, because anime is garbage. That's a completely different thing.
Just looks like it looks like a video game running it. Fucking
not yeah, dipping a little.
Garbage. Yeah.
I guess I'm not. We've probably talked about.
And
this
it's like
before.
it's like what frames your anime, like how many frames you're producing is like the idea. But I think the reason anime movies generally look bad is they like make it and then they cut out the stuff.
That's. I don't like that.
Because that's no.
That's you'd much rather have it made intentionally that way.
I will say this is all not full understanding of the production.
No, baby,
process.
talk. Fucking do it.
It's not the terminology of the industry.
Yeah, yeah. But I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I mean,
I'm just trying to express that this movie looks good, and some things still
very
look
good.
Gamera, that Gamera show on Netflix looked like fucking butt.
Yeah, wasn't that just like?
It was very low budget. Like the character models in that also looked incredibly not. They did not have a lot of time to make those.
Weren't they doing? Let me just fucking look. Let me look it up. Gamera animated series. Cause weren't they going for like a more anime look?
Gamera Rebirth.
Yeah, Gamera Rebirth. Yeah, this looks like they're going for a more like almost a Dragon Ball Super, like the movie, or like Dragon Prince or something. This just looked, even the still
I mean, the
shots are
character
looking
models
rough.
just looked unfinished.
Yeah, they
Like-
look like they're from a fucking game.
Yeah. Well,
That's
it looked like a first pass that didn't get any touch-ups.
It looks like they're from a game, but it's just the in-game models in the cutscene. Like, it's not a rendered cutscene.
Yeah. They're not doing any fucking post-processing effects on this shit. It's just raw.
Well, and it's it's like a shitty CG anime thing as opposed to like I'm looking at their mouths are just a fucking dark circle, you know? And like how their noses are, like this was Ultraman Rising is like a full something with a heart.
Yeah, I'm sure it took a lot more work.
It seems that way, just going by this, but
Yeah.
I guess I don't know, technically speaking. I kind of hope it took more work, because if it didn't, that's unfortunate for the Gamera team. Spending all that time. Just wait until you get to the misery of the Godzilla trilogy, though. Yay!
It can't look worse than that Gamera show.
Yay! Godzilla Netflix. It probably doesn't look worse. Yeah, I wouldn't say this looks... No, wait, that's just singular point. I clicked on like the first screenshot. I'm like, this doesn't look too bad. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's because it's not too bad.
Singular Point looks good, except
There's some wonk. There's a little bit of wonk.
the CG kaiju did not look great, but it made the fact that all the characters were at least 2D animated made it or drawn
I'm
made it so much more watchable.
okay. Godzilla trilogy, I'm gonna say looks better, but like I think that's because the faces and shit like look the same, but it looks like they put more effort into like the lighting and textures and stuff. Like these outfits
it has
are looking
post processing.
Yeah,
there's effects work on the
they're-
humans.
They're doing some stuff. But don't worry, they make up for that small win with terrible writing and really drawn out plots for no reason.
Hell yeah.
So don't worry. You'll still not have that much fun.
I'm sure it'll be bad. I'm sure I'll be fucking angry.
It's
honestly.
worse. It's not bad enough, you know? It doesn't it sits in that terrible spot.
Yeah. Part of the problem with Gamera was like it was fucking boring.
Yeah. No, I mean that's also kind of the problem with the Godzilla trilogy is that meh. It's just meh. There's some interesting concepts, but like meh. And this was, Ultraman Rising was just popping the whole time.
Yeah.
Even like right away, I was not right off the bat. I like wasn't expecting his dad to be Ultraman. Like, I mean, I went in totally blind, right?
Sure.
Like, I had no idea for
Yeah,
shit.
no.
So obviously I'm like, okay, this kid becomes Ultraman. Like that's a fucking slam dunk. But I wasn't expecting it to be his dad then.
Yeah, it's like because it's just like a legacy superhero kind of deal.
Yeah, which is sick.
Yeah.
Also, I
see superhero stuff.
Yeah. And the fact, I mean, we said it like this is, I'll come in for like time number 3 or 4 or whatever. Like the fact that his dad still is Ultraman.
Mm-hmm. Like he didn't like give up the power to give it to his
Yeah,
They
and that's
just both have it.
100% what I thought it was. Was like his
Yeah.
dad is like too old to physically do this or something. I'll be real. I'm also pretty happy everybody lived.
Well, except the people that were dead before the story
Except
started.
the people that were dead before the story started. But like
even
the
we were you had an it was a movie about like dealing with grief,
yeah.
but we didn't need the sadness of like someone dying.
Yeah. But
Because
this is
it was like turning from complete fucking misery to like hopefulness and positivity by the end.
yeah.
Like it was a rising arc.
And I mean even like Gigatron.
I don't think we've explicitly said, but like it's his mom died is like a big driving.
Well, disappeared, died, is presumed dead. Yeah.
Oh, true. I forgot. Like she's missing. I think isn't the teaser she's probably alive?
The teaser is her calling and saying that she's from, I forget the number, Nebula. It said Nebula something. Actually, no.
Yeah.
On Wikipedia it says Nebula, Ultraman's home planet, Nebula M78.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was like the one confrontation that he had with his dad, right? It was like, did you even search for her and da da da? And then he gets to the lake house and his dad has the whole fucking thing. Like he did. Yeah. And it just even I am I getting the name of this? Yeah, Gigantron. Gigantron, I guess. I think it's Gigantron. It has to be Gigantron because the other one sounds worse. The fact that it lived is also like I'm pretty cool with it. Even though it was kind of
like the whole message of this was like kaiju are also just fucking living. Like your job as Ultraman is also to like keep balance and protect the fucking kaiju from getting killed also.
Well, that, but also, I mean, more the literal, like it wasn't just a pure mech that was then not the original thing anymore. And then at the end, it's just, it was like a shell or whatever, and they had brought it back to life. Which I'm cool with. This is in contrast, because I just rewatched some of the scenes from this after also seeing it's on Netflix, which I'd forgotten about. I rewatched some of the bits from Godzilla -1. That girl was dead, dude. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad my boy got his happy ending. I kind of don't mind it from a mood perspective. But like, I watched that scene again. I'm sorry, she's toast. Like, there's no fucking way she is alive. And then
I
how
stand
she
by what
looks
I
at
said
the
about
end.
that in the podcast.
Yeah.
It was fucking. It was coward shit, and then it was It was hack shit, and then it was coward shit. Rather, like killing her was hack. Having her not dead, that's fucking coward move. That's cowardly.
Yeah. No, I don't like mine, but just the way they did it is just like,
yeah. I just think it's cheap.
If you were gonna kill her, or if you were gonna, they could have just disappeared her. You know,
if you're gonna ring the bell, ring the bell.
Well, they just shouldn't have had her like be in that way. Like they should have if she had just gotten like separated or something. And there was like they could have done, if they were gonna fucking not have her dead, they needed to just do the like, we can't find her, da, da, da. But like the way that they
were only giving her dead to give you the emotional shock value of her being like immediately murdered.
Yeah, I know, which means they needed a thing that would actually kill her, which makes it bad. She got hit by a train going fucking like 300 miles an hour. She lived though. She got better.
She was
bandages.
Thrown clear.
She was thrown clear. That's the other thing. Doesn't she have like no bandages at the end? I honestly forget. I didn't look.
No, she has bandages.
Okay, but like she looks fairly normal though, doesn't she? I thought.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, she's not fucked up for being someone who got tornadoed in a debris in a whirlwind of rubble
She's
and
been
metal.
in the hospital for however, who knows how long.
What year did this
Months.
take place in?
Oh yeah, post World War II.
Yeah. You take a bunch of cement and steel potentially to you're saying she not only lived but didn't hit anything with her face?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fine.
No, it's just
I think one of her eyes is covered.
Okay, fine. Old anime ass eye patch, whatever.
Yeah. Sexy eye patch.
Yeah.
And Godzilla doesn't die either. Is anyone mad about that? No.
When the fuck would anybody be mad about that? Like, that's... Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding? Like, only fucking Kong stans watching Godzilla vs. Kong.
I'm just trying to put it in perspective. Why are people mad that the human character didn't die? You're not mad that Godzilla didn't die and he got fucking blowed up.
Godzilla can survive anything. They could fucking bring him back. That's the thing. Godzilla is ham, though. Like, they could fucking do anything, and I'd be like, this tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whatever. God, I'm thinking about that fucking movie again and how they had like just the absolute dumbest plan, and it was so good. It's just like, Godzilla's attacking. We need to fucking rig a trap. He'll trip over this steel cable. That's not what happened in the movie, of course, but like, it's fucking Acme shit, and that's what's necessary. That's how you beat Godzilla.
Lower him in the water, and then we'll make him rise.
Yeah, we'll fucking lower him, and then we'll inflate shit. It's perfect.
The bends. That's why you love it.
I mean, I do have an affinity for things that share my name.
Yeah, I think that's a podcast.
It's a short.
Little
I mean,
one
it's the
on
problem.
just a movie that's just good.
That's how you know it's
I'm
good.
happy to shout out this movie because it's fucking. People should watch it. It's wholesome and fun, and it's just a good time.
It's very
kicks ass in the end.
nice. Yeah. Good shots, good use of animation, good use of sound.
A main character who's kind of a prick but gets better.
Yeah. In a nice way. Like, even
He grows up.
Yeah. And it overcame the shit villain trope that I don't like. Yeah. That's how you know that we like the movie, because the podcast is fucking half length. Ben and Hank watch a movie.
I mean,
the
also
podcast
we're talking about one movie.
I mean, that too, but like, if the podcast is like 2.5 hours, you know there's some beef. If we watch one movie, you know we either got rambling or there's beef.
Usually rambling.
Yeah, but sometimes there's beef.
You just want to say the word beef over and over.
It's a pretty good word.
Where's the beef?
Yeah, solid film. I recommend.
I'm trying to look up how long our Shin Ultraman podcast was.
Shin Ultraman was probably... We just talked longer about how good it was, I'm guessing.
There was a lot to talk about. Yeah, that was an hour after we had already done a full commentary.
The wildest part of that's like still the only film in recent memory that I've like hit back to back.
It's like I gotta do this again. You just need it. Need the hits.
I mean, I wasn't even like gonna watch it again.
Yeah.
And then it was like, yeah, I could watch it again. And then I did it. I'm like, that was surprisingly easy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know.
Music is fucking...
Oh, dude. It's so good. Like this.
It's so it's because that movie is so also segmented into fucking great bits.
Yes.
Like it has that like episodic, like then now this thing's happening, now this thing's happening, which this movie doesn't. This movie is much more like
It's a film.
languid and like has like a bowl of like just people are living their lives.
Yeah.
And then it ascends into a climax.
I'll say, watching this kind of made me want to watch Shin Ultraman again.
Yeah, I mean, Shin Ultraman is one of my favorite movies of all time. So it's like the best kaiju movie and the best superhero movie at the same time.
It's just so fucking good, dude.
And this movie's not that. Ultraman Rising is just
It's
really good. It's just quality.
it's also like apples oranges kind of deal. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
It would have been fucking insane if it reached that level. That would be insane.
Yeah, no, I did not expect it to touch.
Yeah, but like, did you expect it to even be good?
I expected it. I thought it would be pretty good. That's why I watched it. If I
Okay.
thought it was going to be garbage, I wouldn't have watched it.
Okay.
Mostly because I was like, this looks good, right?
Sure.
Like the fact that they spent money on making and like they had creative talent to make the animation look good. Like that's, I was kind of nervous about how much fucking cute baby kaiju we were gonna get, but like it's not fucking bad. It's just not my favorite thing, right?
Yeah. Because you're old and cynical. So young, cute things make you upset.
Yeah, I just turned to dust in their presence. I'm like a vampire. But like a child looks at me, I'm like, ah.
Yeah, I saw
It's like
that.
the
I
sun.
saw that in person. I heard you hissing.
No, it's fine. It's like cute thing.
Yeah,
It's just like, you know,
but a whole movie about it can
it's
be.
not an old man Ultraman with a mustache.
Yeah, see, exactly. You're
That's
going the
hype.
opposite way on it.
It's not cool.
Yeah. No, they definitely didn't. They did far less cool than cute. Though, when it came to the final battle, we didn't get any fluff. It was just all cool. Like even the cute baby was just like, we're not doing cute shit right now. Like this baby has weapons.
Yeah.
Which is good thinking on it.
No, the ending fucking rules. It's such a good climax. I was very impressed.
Dude, yeah, because it was like losing me a little, and then it completely won me over again.
Yeah.
It was fucking sick.
Also, he says "bro" so many times.
The
in that
bro.
opening.
Is it Wheaties and grass? Something, bro.
So that was getting it off on the right foot. I think. I was like, okay, all right, movie, I trust you.
I was gonna, as soon as he was like saying bro, I'm like, oh, so this is the onboard for the film.
It's culture.
Yeah,
Cultured.
yeah. It's actually a Beowulf reference.
It's a reference to the Viz dub of Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah,
The Viz manga.
yeah. What is it? What does he fucking say? What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when Goku said that.
Anyway, saltcirclepodcast@gmail.com, saltcirclepod on Twitter, anchor.fm/saltcircle, youtube.com/@saltcircle, and I'm on Twitter @comicpanels.
And I'm on Letterboxd now. You can even maybe I'll even write something about this film. Probably nothing more than has been said here, but you know, you can look at it. How many stars have I given it? I'm not telling you.
It's a mystery.
Ooh.